On July 3rd, YouTuber Veritas Aequitas uploaded surveillance footage from the morning of the Moscow, Idaho quadruple murders. The footage captures what many have claimed to be Bryan Kohberger's white 2015 Hyundai Elantra driving around the area where the murders took place that morning. The video is an hour in length, and the timestamp lists the date of November 13, 2022, which is the date that the murders took place. This video starts at around 4 a.m. and ends at around 5 a.m., which is the time frame in which law enforcement have stated that the murders took place. The second video I'm going to briefly go over was uploaded on July 4th. This footage is from the same camera with the same timestamp of November 13th, 2022. This video was uploaded by YouTuber Powerpuffs. This video is also an hour in length and starts at around 1 a.m. and ends at around 2 a.m. The camera that captured all this footage is located inside the parking garage at 1330 Linda Lane, which are these apartments located here on this Google map. Here is the probable location of the camera that captured this footage. You can see the fence here that matches up with the fence seen in the surveillance footage. For clarity, on this Google map of the area around where the quadruple murders took place, I have marked the camera's location at the 1330 Linda Lane apartments with a green rectangle here. A white car is marked with a yellow rectangle here. And the location where the quadruple murders took place is marked with a red rectangle here. Alright, so here are the key moments in the 1330 Linda Lane footage that was captured between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. At 4:05:17 in the video, a car that many have claimed to be Bryan Kohberger's white 2015 Hyundai Elantra pulls into camera view in front of the 1330 Linda Lane apartments. Here is the footage one more time, zoomed in. For reference, here is an image of a white 2015 Hyundai Elantra, which is the same make, model, and year as Kohberger's car. Here is an overlay of the white 2015 Hyundai Elantra and the car seen in the surveillance video. It's possible that this is Kohberger's car, but I can't say with any certainty that it is his car. The timing of this car being seen on surveillance footage near the area where the quadruple murders took place matches up with the police report timeline of Kohberger's car being seen in the area that morning. According to the police report, Kohberger's car was seen entering the area a fourth time at approximately 4:04 a.m., driving eastbound on King Road, stopping, and turning around in front of 500 Queen Road, number 52. The 500 Queen Road apartments are located here. So what we are seeing in this footage is a light-colored car heading east in front of the 500 Queen Road apartments. The car turns right towards the 1330 Linda Lane apartments. The car stops for a few seconds, then the driver reverses into this area here where there is a ramp, and then the driver pulls forward, driving back west towards the crime scene, crossing in front of the 500 Queen Road apartments. In my research, I discovered that there was additional footage uploaded from another camera located on Linda Lane, but that additional footage was quickly deleted. However, some still images from this additional footage are available online. In these still images, a white car with a sunroof can be seen turning around on Linda Lane, here, where I have marked with a yellow rectangle. There is no date or timestamp on these still frames, so it is unknown at this time if these still frames are from the morning of the quadruple murders. Important to note, Kohberger's white 2015 Hyundai Elantra does not have a sunroof. It's my opinion that this white car with a sunroof has nothing to do with the murders, but it does make me wonder if this is the same light-colored car we see in the 1330 Linda Lane footage at 4:05:17. According to police documents, one of the victims, Zaina Kernodle, ordered food via DoorDash that morning, and the DoorDash driver dropped off her order at around 4 a.m. It's entirely possible that this light-colored vehicle with the sunroof could be the DoorDash driver getting lost in the area and making multiple turns trying to find Zaina's location. The next interesting thing that takes place in the 1330 Linda Lane footage is at 4:07:16 a.m. An unknown vehicle that was heading east in front of the 500 Queen Road apartments turns right towards the 1330 Linda Lane apartments, and then goes up this ramp and then takes another right going behind the 500 Queen Road apartments, heading back towards the crime scene. Unfortunately, the make and model of this vehicle cannot be determined. Moving on to the next key moments in the footage. According to police documents, at around 4:17 a.m., a security camera less than 50 feet from Zaina's room picked up audio of a dog barking, voices, possibly whimpering, and then a loud thud. I was able to detect some sounds in this 1330 Linda Lane footage that took place around this time. Let's take a look at these key moments right now. At 4:14:43, there is a sound that to me sounds like a single dog bark. I will play this portion of the video here repeatedly with boosted audio. At the 4:14:56 mark in the footage, there is a banging sound. I will play it here repeatedly with boosted audio. Then again, just seconds later at 4:15:03, another bang can be heard. According to police records, the murders were taking place around this time. The distance from where this camera was located at 1330 Linda Lane to where the murders took place is approximately 235 feet. With this in mind, I sought out the sounds in the video that are further off in the distance. I am aware that there are more banging sounds, music, and talking throughout this video, but in my opinion, most of those sounds are coming from the nearby apartments. According to the police report, at around 4:20 a.m., the white Hyundai Elantra is seen leaving the crime scene at a high rate of speed. At 4:21:01 in the footage, there is yet another banging sound, followed shortly after by the sound of a car accelerating away from the area at a high rate of speed at 4:21:19. The last interesting thing I came across in this footage takes place less than a minute after the car can be heard accelerating away from the area. At 4:22:39 in the footage, someone remotely unlocks their vehicle that is parked in front of the 1330 Linda Lane apartments. The person then enters the vehicle, starts the engine, and pulls away. Zooming in here, the person can be seen walking towards the vehicle from the left side of the frame here at 4:22:43. There is a brief flash of light. Some have speculated that this is a flashlight, but to me this appears to be the light from a cell phone because it flashes quickly, then disappears. I am repeatedly replaying this moment to show just how briefly this flash of light comes into view and then goes away. Right after this flash of light, the person's head and upper body briefly comes into view here. The person then gets into the vehicle at 4:23:01. They start up the engine, back out, and then pull forward. The vehicle appears to be a dark-colored SUV or Jeep. Now let's take a look at the second video that was uploaded on July 4th. That is from the exact same camera at 1330 Linda Lane, but captures the time from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. on November 13th, 2022. There is less in this second video that is of interest because we know that between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. all of the victims were reportedly still alive, according to police documents. Reportedly, Ethan and Zaina were at 1122 Queen Road at 1:45 a.m. and Kaylee and Maddie were dropped off at 1122 Queen Road at around 1:56 a.m. I have heard conflicting reports about what time Kaylee and Maddie were dropped off, but 1:56 a.m. appears to be the time that is most often reported. So here are some key moments in this footage. At 1:55:19 in the video, a car can be heard approaching the area. And then at 1:55:45, a female's voice can be heard briefly. Then at 1:55:58, a screeching sound can be heard, followed by another screeching sound. I'm not sure if this is a scream or screeching tires. I'll leave it up to you all to decide. At 1:57:04, a bizarre shout can be heard. Important to note, the dark-colored Jeep or SUV that is seen leaving at 4:22 a.m. appears to still be parked in the same location from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. If you want to watch the entirety of both of these videos, I've included a link to Veritas Aequitas video in the description below, and Powerpuffs video is linked there as well. If you do check them out and notice anything I missed that you believe is important, leave me a comment below or email me at aaronstoner@yahoo.com. So what do you think of this new surveillance footage that has been released? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below.